All right, today we're going to dive into a really fascinating new project that is completely rethinking our relationship with AI coding assistants. It's called SymbioCoder, and trust me, it's not just another tool, it's a whole new philosophy.
Now, this isn't just some clever tagline they came up with. Your AI coding symbiote is the actual mission statement. It's the core idea that separates SymbioCoder from, well, pretty much everything else out there. And it's all built around this central concept called
Consciousness serving AI. Okay, what on earth does that mean? Well, instead of an AI that just replaces tasks or tries to automate you out of the picture, this is a whole different paradigm. It's where the AI is specifically designed to amplify your creativity. It adapts to you, to your needs, and it works as an equal partner.
Okay, let's just put this side by side, because the difference is pretty huge. You know your typical AI assistant, right? It's designed to replace tasks, it's one size fits all, a lot of the time it's pretty data extractive, and it's a simple command and response. But the symbiote model, it completely flips that script. It's here to amplify your creativity, to adapt personally to you, and to operate with a privacy-first, local-first mindset. It's a fundamental shift. You're getting a collaborative partner. So let's dig into this new AI philosophy a little bit more. It's all about this idea of moving away from extraction and towards symbiosis.
This whole idea actually comes from a larger platform for ethical AI called GestaltView, created by a solo developer named Keith Soyka. And SymbioCoder is guided by these core principles. It's all about amplification, not replacement. It's about fostering a truly symbiotic relationship. And this is all built on an ethical foundation that respects consciousness and, this part is crucial, individual sovereignty. You control your data, and you control the tool. Period.
So how do you actually build your symbiote? Well, it all starts by the AI getting to know you.
When you first start up, you go through 3 really simple steps. First, you set your coding alias and your skill level. Second, you pick out your preferred programming languages. And third, and this is the really cool part, you describe your coding style, or even just your current vibe, in your own words. You could write something like, "Fast prototyping is my jam."
And that profile you just made? It isn't just for show. It actively shapes the AI's behavior. It creates a dynamic profile that can track your cognitive state. It uses trait detection to give you better help. It can even manage how it interacts with you based on your energy level and, of course, scale its responses to your experience. It is deeply, truly personal.
Next, let's look at the brain of the operation, a multi-provider system that's built from the ground up for control, privacy, and resilience.
It all works on this really smart, priority-based fallback system. By default, it starts with local models using Allama, which is huge because it keeps your data completely private, right on your own machine. If that's not available for some reason, it can fall back to cloud providers like OpenAI or Anthropic. And if all of that fails, a final built-in system makes sure you always get a response. You are never, ever left hanging.
This kind of architecture gives you some massive benefits. You get high availability, so you're never locked out because one provider has an outage. You can work on sensitive projects completely offline. You can even optimize for cost. And everything is transparent. The UI always shows you which AI model's responding. No black boxes here.
Okay, so we've seen the philosophy and the architecture. But what does this actually feel like to use day to day? How does this partnership really play out when you're writing code?
I mean, even the placeholder text in the chat box shows you what this is all about. It doesn't say enter a command, it asks, what shall we build together? That language itself is designed to reinforce this whole idea of partnership.
And this attitude carries through in all of its responses. If you ask for help writing a function, it doesn't just spit out a block of code. It says, let's build this together. If you're stuck on a bug, it prompts, let's debug this step by step. It's a subtle but really powerful shift from feeling like a tool to feeling like a teammate.
Now for everybody who's interested in the tech stack, let's pop the hood and take a look at the developer's toolkit.
So the stack is modern and flexible, and pretty much every choice supports the project's philosophy. You've got a fast API backend, which is lightweight and performant. You get a choice of a Next.js or a Streamlit frontend, which respects user preference, and the whole thing is container-ready with Docker for easy deployment and, again, control over your own environment.
And getting it running is designed to be super developer-friendly. There's an interactive command line wizard that just guides you right through the setup. It has full Docker support, it's cloud-ready, and maybe most importantly, it's open source under the MIT license, giving you the freedom to use it and modify it however you want.
Okay, let's zoom back out. What's the bigger vision here? Where is this project headed, and what does it mean for the future of how humans and AI work together? The project has a really clear roadmap.
The very next release is focused on enhancing real-time collaboration and adding a plugin system. A little further out, the vision includes multi-user workspaces and IDE integrations, with the ultimate goal of full integration back into that larger GestaltView platform.
And what's the team behind all this? Well, this is the part that gets me. It's the work of just one person. A single, solo developer, Keith Soyka, is bootstrapping this entire vision. And this just brings everything right back to that core mission. SymbioCoder isn't just a tool. It's meant to be the first practical step. It's designed to support the long-term goal of democratizing this idea of consciousness-serving intelligence and bringing ethical, inclusive AI to everyone.
So this leaves us with a pretty big question. In a world where AI so often feels like it's being designed to replace us, a tool designed to partner with us, that feels revolutionary. So is this symbiotic approach the future of our relationship with AI?